guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you 5 easy, completely natural ways to get pregnant quickly. Rewinding 10 months, I guess, rewinding 10 months, how we implemented and used a lot of these different tactics to get pregnant, and I feel like some of them are, pretty straightforward and were things that I was already doing, and they might be some things that you're already doing, but when you piece them all together, they definitely make your life a little bit easier when you're in that sort of very overwhelming time of trying to conceive. And I think it kind of goes without saying, but I just want to put a little disclaimer. Obviously, I'm not a doctor. These are just natural suggestions. And of course, if you have any questions or serious concerns, always consult your physician. So yeah, let's jump in and talk about 5 natural ways to get pregnant fast. So the first thing I want to talk about is reducing your stress. That is probably one of the biggest things to introduce as quickly as possible if you want to get pregnant fast. There are a lot of things to be stressed out about, sort of, even pregnancy aside, right? Like, life is so stressful. But when you start trying to conceive, it's really easy to get kind of caught up in the stress of, what day should we baby dance? What day am I ovulating? All of those things can just make the journey and just make the experience so incredibly worrisome and stressful. And stress is just going to decrease your chances of conceiving. And so I think it's so important to just slowly start integrating some really nice stress-free practices into your routine. And one of my favorites is meditation, and the other one is exercise. So I'll talk first about meditation. I think it's so important to just find a little bit of time for yourself during your sort of daily chaotic routine, to just find a little bit of you time where you can center yourself, breathe. All those things are going to help, especially kind of get yourself out of your own head, and I think that's really important. So if you've never meditated before, you can literally just sit with your eyes closed, put the timer on your phone for 5 minutes, and I find that even that is so helpful. There are definitely some free meditation apps out there. If you feel like you need a little bit of assistance, you can use an app, or you can just kind of go on YouTube and type in like meditation, guided meditation. I'm sure like a million videos will come up, but just finding a little bit of time for you to sit and free yourself of like all of the stressful, worrisome thoughts in your head, I think is really fantastic and really beneficial. The other tactic I use to release stress is exercise. And this was actually the second thing on my list. The second sort of natural way to get pregnant fast is exercise. So keeping your body healthy, right? You're going to be carrying and creating a little life inside your body, which is so exciting. And you want to make sure that the environment for your baby and the baby's little home is as healthy as absolutely possible. And I made 2 videos, one that said like how I'm preparing my body for pregnancy. I think it was like 5 to 7 months out, and how I'm preparing my body 1 to 3 months out. And I sort of discuss in those videos how I was creating this healthy environment and how I was preparing my body to get pregnant. And so definitely check those out if you haven't. But yeah, exercise makes you feel good. It's a really good stress reliever, and it's a really fantastic way to just create a little bit of time where you are just focused on you, just focused on your body. And if it's your first baby, I think really take advantage of that, because once your baby comes, you'll no longer have time or like any time for yourself. So yeah, definitely exercise. I would highly recommend, I'm a Pilates instructor, so I would recommend Pilates, because it's really important that you strengthen up your pelvic floor, strengthen up your TVA, which is your deepest core muscle, in just obviously preparation for labor and then for postpartum. Really important. But if Pilates isn't your thing, then I would say just find something that works well for you. I also love cycling. I love SoulCycle, and so throughout my pregnancy I tried to go to SoulCycle as much as I could. Just finding something that you enjoy that will be great at relieving stress, but then also really great for just keeping your body super healthy. The third tip I wanted to share with you is to make sure that you're eating well. And this is one where you can like go ahead and definitely roll your eyes at me, because I'm sure that like, how many people are going to tell you like, make sure you're eating healthy if you want to get pregnant, make sure you're eating healthy while you're pregnant. But I would definitely say if you are looking to get pregnant, eating healthy is so important, not just obviously to like keep your body healthy and to create a healthy environment for your baby, but fun fact, if you're like me, during my first trimester, There was nothing I wanted less than a salad. Any sort of green, anything healthy, honestly, I was so turned off by. All I ate were like chips and carbs, and I just wanted like bread. And so I think I even said in some of my pregnancy update videos that I wish that I ate healthier like while I was trying to get pregnant, because it would have prepared my body, or I was hoping it would have sort of leveled out, and I'm sure it doesn't, but like it would have leveled out all the junk food I ate during like the first few weeks of being pregnant. So that's sort of why I say eat healthy. Obviously eat healthy because you want to create a healthy environment for your baby, and it'll just sort of improve your fertility and improve the environment that you are creating inside. But also because you might be like me, and when you get pregnant, you might only crave junk food, and then at least maybe you could feel a little bit better about everything because you were eating healthier before. I don't know. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is taking your prenatal vitamins. Your OB will tell you that when you even just think about getting pregnant or want to start trying to get pregnant, it's pretty beneficial to start taking your prenatal vitamins and start to just get that folic acid in your body, because it's so important for a baby's development, especially in the beginning. And so I would say start taking your prenatal vitamins. If you're deficient in anything, it'll hopefully kind of boost and take you out of that deficiency. And you never know, that could be the reason why you get pregnant, or, obviously like I've said a million times, just creating a healthier environment for your baby will up your chances in conceiving, and taking your prenatal vitamins will really, really help with that. I mentioned this in the products we use to get pregnant video, but for a little while I was taking Pregnitude, and it's an all-natural supplement. It's like a little powder that you put in your water or juice or coffee. It's flavorless, colorless, odorless, and it really helps in improving the quality of your eggs. It's a reproductive support dietary supplement at the end of the day, and so it was a really nice way of just making sure, again, that I was getting all of the nutrients and the vitamins I needed to support my fertility and support my eggs. The last natural, very easy way that you can increase your chances of getting pregnant is to track your period and to track your ovulation cycle. And I did that with an app. I used Clue, the app Clue, before we started trying really to get pregnant, just so I could get an idea of exactly how long my cycle was. And then I used the Ovia app once we really started trying to get pregnant. I found Clue was like super user friendly and very easy to use. So if you just want to start tracking your period and just sort of want to get introduced into the world of ovulation tracking, I would say Clue is a really nice, sort of very user friendly way of doing that. I preferred Ovia, to be honest, because I felt like it was just a little bit more of an in-depth app. And I actually made a whole video, and I'm going to be posting it soon, comparing the Clue app to Ovia, because I think that they're both really great. They provide a little bit of a different service, and I really love how in-depth Ovia is and how easy it was to really get a grip on my ovulation cycle using that app. They have on there ways to track your cervical mucus, your basal body temperature, your weight, what you're eating, your mood, all of those things that come into play when you are trying to conceive. And so I would definitely check that app out. And those are my 5 easy natural tips. I hope that you found them helpful. If you have any other easy natural tips to get pregnant, definitely leave them down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will talk to y'all really soon. Bye guys!